I am kind of running a minute late, so just give me just 1 second. Alright, so unfortunately I cannot do the rag bow because I cannot for the life of me figure out where my lace is. So I do have everything else just so y'all see. So usually when I do rag bows, I will do like, see, these are old pair of jeans. Then I just have some little scraps of fabric. So that's what we'll be using, but I have to find my little beads and my lace. And it's here, but y'all, it's such a mess in here, I am gonna tell you. But I did want to tell you that we listed frames today. We have red, we have tan, silver, white, and then we listed a bunch of the, you know, the 13-inch frames that everybody liked. So we have a bunch of those. We also listed a bunch of mesh. Sorry, I was working on listing these. So we got lots of mesh. Today we're going to do a bow though. I know, I'm sorry y'all, I'm sorry. I will have to, maybe I can go live after this because I had to show y'all why I'm having so much trouble staying on my schedule, because they're, after we moved into the new place, they've been kind of doing all this construction, and so we have to keep moving our stuff back and forth to different areas while they're working on, you know, like they're working on putting up the walls, and they're working on the air conditioner, they're working on the electricity, and so it's just like this shuffle. So we just go from one side to the other, and so I can't get settled enough to keep on a schedule. They're supposed to be done at the end of next week, and hopefully after that we will be settled. So I'm so sorry. I know it's got to be frustrating. All right. I did want to show you last week. So somebody said that I needed to have signs to match my bow sets. Well, I didn't show y'all this, but I do actually have a sign that matches the bow set we made last week. So yes, there is a sign that is made. We've had this for a while. And let me show you. Tonight we're doing this Christmas tree, this red and black Christmas tree. We have tons of signs to go with this, but I grabbed a couple just to give you an example. So we have this one that has the red and black tree. This one would match it. It has the red and black in the Mary. This one also has lots of red and black in it. These are just a couple. We have quite a few with the red and black trees. So we're going to do two different kinds of bows. We're going to do just our normal bow, and then, I know it's frustrating, but once it gets done, I know it's going to be worth it because it's really going to be good in here. But until then, it's like hot mess city. So we're going to do a regular bow, and then we're going to do a double bow. Okay. So we're just going to start off just a nice small bow. So we'll do like a 10-inch tail. Okay, place it on. And I think I told you I did get these bow makers back in stock. You don't have any, you don't see the silver frames listed? I'll check after I'm done. I know she listed them, but I wonder if she didn't hit. Casey was helping me. So it could just be that she didn't hit, you know, activate maybe. So I'll look at it. Okay, so 6-inch. I did move into a new place. So we moved from, our last place was about 2,000 square feet. We're in 6,000 now. And can y'all believe we pretty much already filled it up? It's kind of sad, but oh yeah, that's where we're at. All right. So I am twisting in the center. Remember, you want to do that twist like we looked at last week. There is a difference between when you don't twist them and when you twist them. It does kind of give the ribbon a little bit more volume if you do. Oh, yep, we did. We moved into a new place, and it's going to be wonderful. It has been a little frustrating to date, but we are going to get there. We are going to get there. I do have these bow makers in my store. Yes, I do. Okay, so we did 2. Now we're going to do 1. And I wanted to do a different bow and show y'all. Same ribbon and kind of a different look. So that's why we're doing our normal, and then we're going to look at doing it a different way. Okay. All right, let me see. If I can see. Here we go. Like that. Okay. So we just pinch. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. And I'm glad you're here. So this is our pattern ribbon, so we've got to pay attention to our pattern because we'll have to twist something, right? Because if we don't, then we're going to have something upside down. And especially since, so you see how this pattern, let's go in a little bit. You see how this pattern, it's all going in one direction. So it's going to be really, really, I do put funky bows on wreaths sometimes, yes. It's going to be really obvious that they're not going in the same direction. Let's see if those are the same. See, look. Can you tell? See, this one's going there, this one's going here. So you have to pick which one, okay? And you just take the whole entire loop and twist it around, just like that. Okay? We'll do a second one. I'm going to show you a different way to do this. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Now remember, if you want these two to be the same, you've got to cut this one. So let's just do that, okay? So trim that right there. Make sure you have a little overhang there. We still have to twist it. So let's do that. Okay, we have that little piece there. And we're going to flip it around. So you just need about 1 inch. All right, so just like 1 inch, and you just kind of plop it in there. So this isn't very much, and it'll get covered by that other ribbon. Trim it. Now they're going the same direction. See how that helps? And it's really just about making bows gives you anxiety. Don't let it give you anxiety. Okay? Because every Tuesday we're going to be going through different ways you can do it. Okay? So you know what? You never know which one is going to work for you. You just got to try it. And if it doesn't work, you just practice again. I promise that it's not the end of the world, and it is okay. Oh, yay. All right, so we're just going to take our zip tie, run it underneath, okay? There we go. You want to grab from the bottom and pull it out, and then you can see where our indentation is. Just going to shimmy it over there. I think this one, that loop is a little bit bigger than I want. There we go. So you can adjust it before you put it down completely. I'll just kind of gently pull things out. You want to be careful if you're doing this because it's easy to pull your loops out until they're in there nice. Yeah, certain ribbons you really have to do this little method, and certain ones it's fine. If it's all in the middle and they're just all going different directions, you don't need to do a big job of, you know, twisting and all that. All right, so we got our bow together. Now we have to break the bow. Mama is still feeling kind of punky. I'm feeling better. Y'all, I had the worst headache. Oh my gosh. I had this headache where I felt like my eyes were crossed. I think it's from the Bell's palsy, but I don't know. It's an ocular migraine. Anyways, it was not fun. So there's our bow. We're just gonna run our hands into the little loops. I mean the tails, not the loops. Okay. There, see how cute that is? Now, we're gonna make this in a totally different way. All right. Now, what we're gonna do is called a double bow. I like this can be done two different ways. Well, it can be fluffed two different ways. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take our ribbon and we're going to lay them on top of each other and we're going to pretend like it's one ribbon. You can do this by hand or you can do this with a bow maker. What do y'all want to see? Hand or bow maker? Hand or bow maker? Yeah, headaches stink. They do. Oh no. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? It's just, it's horrible. All right, so hand. Okay, bow maker. Bow maker. Bow maker. Okay, let's do it with a bow maker. Maybe I can do part of it by hand. All right. So what you're doing essentially is you're going to be acting like this is one ribbon. So you hold it together, you're going to put it on together, just like we did with this one, except you're doing it as one piece. And remember, what this bow maker is doing for you is it's holding the ribbon so you don't have to hold it with your hands. Okay, even if you think that you cannot make a bow by hand, you're learning it by using the bow maker. All right, so don't stress that using the bow maker means you can't make bows, because you can. All right, so we're going to do just like we did before. Okay, go out to the 6. Okay. Go out to the 6, right there. Okay, again. Now the great thing about this method is that you can decide if you want the ribbons to stay together like this and to have these two pieces together, or you can pull them apart. So it's really a choice and how you want them to look. Okay. If you're doing this by hand, let's look at that. Okay. If you're doing these by hand, this is what you do. Okay. You put it in your hand. I like to use right in between my thumb and my finger, like that. You do not have to twist it. So what you can do is pull it out, measure out. So if you want a 6-inch loop, you measure out to 12 inches and you pull it underneath just like that, okay? Then we do 12 inches again, And this time, we kind of pull right to the side. That first one, you kind of pull underneath, and everything you're just gonna kind of stick in your hand, okay? So you can see it looks exactly the same. You can then take it and place it down on your bow maker as you see fit. Okay. So let's look at it with this one. This one, let's do it by hand so that we don't have to twist it when we get on the bow maker. So let's pull it out. Pull them like this. This is really cute. If you want to do like a, oh, here, let's see. Let's say you're going to do a door hanger, okay? You can do a really cute bow really quickly by just pinching these two together. Do a small little loop, okay? You see I'm not twisting. I'm just coming around. Just like this. Alright, and we pull our little tails across. And then we have this cute little bow, and it looks different because our loops, because our ribbon is stacked on top of each other. You see how cute that is? And how easy is that? So you don't always have to do like a full bow. You can do a simple one. And yes, we will be doing some of these. Alright. Just so I can give you an idea of why you would want to use the stacked bow. Double bow. Okay. So this time, and if I am working with ribbon and it's not on a roll, a lot of times I'll throw it in the ground because it's much easier to pull it up and work with it. Alright, so let's dovetail this. Okay, let's see. So our tails are about this long. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it in my hand right here. And I'm going to measure out, we're going to do like 11 inches. Okay, then I'm just sticking that behind. Okay, I'm not twisting, so what that means is if the ugly side of the ribbon is up, you've got to go across. Alright, so let's go to the 11. Okay. You see how I'm just pushing it in together? Like that. No twisting. Now you can see the pretty side of the ribbon is up, so that means we have to go under. So just let the ribbon guide you. Okay, so right now you can see our little trees are all going in the same direction because we didn't twist anything. So if you don't twist it, then you don't have to do any of that extra stuff. So 11 again. Okay, I'm just kind of sticking it in there side by side so you can see my hand. It's not underneath or on top. I'm just kind of sticking it in there. So see here, ugly side, so we've got to go across. Got to go above. Okay, there we go. And you can see they're the same size. You can stick your hand in there and make sure. Okay, let's trim this off. Alright, so now we can just put this down in the bow maker. So you don't have to start with the bow maker. You can finish with it, or you can start on it. Okay, just kind of straightening out my loops here. Alright, so let's dovetail this. Okay. See, look how cute this would be if you just did like a little double bow or like a door hanger. But this one, I would want to pull it apart, right? Because you want to see that little tree. So So you would want to pull it apart and just have like the two separate, like that. You see the difference? Okay. Let's do another zip tie. Looks like I gotta go find my big zip ties again. Okay. So just run it underneath. And I know I've told y'all before, so my hands will hurt sometimes. And so I like bow makers because they keep my hands from hurting. I am all about that. Okay. Right? It is. Okay. So same exact thing. We're just going to kind of run it around. The other thing that the bow maker helps you with, and I think probably it's something that you don't really think about, it gives you these great lines of exactly where the middle is, and it's going to help you from getting to the point where your loops get off. So you know how sometimes you make a bow and this loop is way bigger than this loop. If you're paying attention to where that indentation is when you pull it out of the bow maker, it's going to tell you exactly where it needs to be. So I think that really kind of is also a help. If you're having trouble with your loops being the same on each side, then I would definitely make sure. I haven't heard from hardly anyone down in Louisiana except Johnny. I haven't. Okay, so on this one, you can keep them together. So I think for the back, I definitely want to keep together because I like that. I like that look. But for the top, I think I'm going to pull them apart. So I'll just kind of pull them apart. And what I'll do is I'll kind of pull them opposite directions. Like this. So they're not all kind of there together. There you go. So you can see what a different look it is. I really like the look on the back. Can you see where it has the two ribbons together? And then on the top, you could do, what you normally do, spread these out and have these kind of up like this. There we go. Totally different look. Same ribbons. You see? I really like the way the back looks. Can you see the way the back looks? See, isn't that pretty with the two together? I really like doing that. Now, if you're going to do ones like that, it's better if you do one that doesn't have like a pattern, but I wanted to show you one with a pattern because I think it's easier to see like what the difference is and how different it looks. So see, you could do the same thing with the loops that are on the bottom and you'd have a really big full bow just by pulling those out. It's very different, but I really like doing this. I just think it gives it kind of a cool effect, especially if you have like two plain ribbons. See, here we have red and black. But if you put them together and you stack them on top of each other, this really makes a difference because then it gives it a completely different look. So if you look here, right? So here's our red, here's our black, but then you put them together and it makes it look completely different. I just kind of like that. I just think that's fun. Awesome. Y'all like it? Something new to try, right? I like it. Cool. So see, you can put, how cute would that red and black be on a sign like this? Look at that. That's so cute. I love this sign. I get a little sign crazy sometimes. You can use any bow maker you have. It doesn't even matter. Even if your bow maker's really big, all you really need are the two that are in the center. So, how did I get started making wreaths? Well, I did it for stress relief. So, I'm a CPA and I have run lots of businesses in my career. I ended running a hospital. And so it's just the stress of working all the time. And so I would come home and I would make wreaths, and I just loved it. So I decided I wanted to do it because I wanted to be able to stay home and take care of my parents. So my dad actually comes to work with me every day. Yep. It's awesome. The new bow maker, so the new bow maker is going to be the same. It's just going to be larger. The dowels are going to sit a little bit better. So it's really just going to be bigger and longer. Just kind of gives you maybe a little bit more stability. So, well, you're going to be seeing it in October. She should be coming out and showing some of it next month, and then I don't know if she's releasing it. She said September, but I don't know if she's releasing it in total in September. That's funny. I probably could make one with my eyes closed too. It's a great stress reliever, I will tell you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Awesome. So does anybody have any questions that I missed? Oh, awesome. Oh no, I hate for anybody to have had to evacuate. Although it's safer, it's certainly safer than staying in your house, right? Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Tomorrow night, we're probably going to make the new kit. Do I have any of that out here? Yeah. So, this is the new monthly kit. It is, it's navy blue and orange. This is the full roll here. But this is the roll. We have them ready to go. Oh, this is the sign, but I changed the sign. I don't think I have one over here. No, I think I gave it to them. It actually has a darker blue on the outside now, but it comes with the 10-inch sign. So, I don't know, Sandra, can you message us and let us check with the company that we get the subscription through, and we'll see what we can do. I think we can. Oh, there's the mesh. I don't know where the orange one went. I need to go live and walk y'all around so you can see what I'm talking about. It's like a nightmare place around here right now. But yeah, she just follows me from one area to the next and finds a place to lay down and then just goes to sleep. Yes, I will check on the silver wreath frames because we definitely have them. Let's see. There they are. It's listed. Let's see if there's a number on them. No, that's probably why. Okay, just look up 15-inch work frame in silver. So they are listed. And if you can't find it after that, message us and we'll get you a link. All right. Yep. What about the tree sign? All right. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I definitely will be on tomorrow at 8, and I think we'll do the new kit. I actually have like 4 or 5 monthly kits planned out. I have several months in advance because you know supplies are bad. So I wanted to make sure that I was set. That's part of the reason why we have so many boxes in here. But I was going to make sure. I was going to make sure that we had what we needed. So, yeah, so the monthly kits, you can either do them as a subscription, which allows you to get a discount, or you can just do them as one-off. So you don't have to have a subscription. You can just order them when you like one. Oh, you're talking about the balls for the work wreath. Are you talking about the little things that you can put on the end? You can get those from Hobby Lobby. Thank you, Nancy. All right, I hope y'all have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, all right? Bye, y'all. Bye.